Welcome to Granny Shift, and I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason.
And this is minute 59 of The Fast and the Furious.
The mood is changing.
It sure is. So, to start off with, we're still kind of in the serious minute here.
Yeah, it's serious.
Yeah, so it's still serious. And we get probably the most well-known line of all the Fast and Furious movies.
I think we've said that like 3 or 4 times now.
No. But
I'm with you.
We keep forgetting about the more well-known ones. Everybody knows this line. Dom delivers the, I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that line.
Yes. That is...
Whether you've seen the movie or not.
That's a T-shirt. I hate to say it, but we're going to add that to the list.
Okay, add it to the list.
And
do you have like a list on your phone of all the T-shirt ideas?
I should probably keep track of these, huh?
You really should.
All right. It's going to be a Von Dutch T-shirt. Is that legal?
I don't think I can use someone else's logo. Maybe I can change it.
Can we make
I can try and do the same font, but have it say...
Fan Dooch. Fan Gooch. It's getting worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse.
Grand... Yeah, I don't...
Yeah.
Pod Shift. Oh, that would work.
Yeah. Vin Diesel.
This is... Yeah.
We could just change it to Vin Diesel. Because it looks like his name should be there anyways.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, we'll think about it.
We'll think about it. All right, I'm going to start making a list as they come out.
But I like how he says this other stuff. Nothing else matters. Not the mortgage, not the store, not my team and all their boo crap.
Are we PG?
We don't have an explicit rating.
Okay, podcasts are off the charts, huh? Off the rule. What's the government put out this like rule? You can't say the F word on public television and all that, this and that. NCAA, PP. Yeah, women's college basketball.
MCA, CA or something.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Whoa, don't skip over this moment. We just experienced the most intense eyes of the entire...
Oh, yes. Let me get back to that.
Series. So, are you going to be able to capture this moment in HD?
Yeah, I'm going to have to take a screenshot of this.
Our fans were not happy about our screenshot of the weird intake manifold rocket ship thing.
Yeah, we still don't know what that is.
No, nobody has identified it. Although we know it's an engine on an engine stand.
I got to see if I can...
Due to your large red circle.
I need to be able to screenshot this.
Ryan posted the picture up on our Instagram with a large red circle, and people thought we were having trouble identifying that it was an engine, which wasn't the case. We were just trying to figure out what the intake manifold was and why it was so weird.
Yeah, not even close.
What's going on here?
I'm trying to...
Oh, you're screenshotting it now?
Yeah.
Are you working while we're podcasting?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
There,
I
got a better quality photo. And so I'll post that on the Insta.
Okay.
What should I name this file?
Brian's eyes. Deep blue eyes.
Deep blue. Into the blue.
Into the blue.
Well, I'm already into Brian's blue, and I'm writing with one hand, so Brian's deep blue. Saved.
Boy, that is a...
All right. You think look forward to that if you're following along still.
We'll put that. So this video will come out. I don't know when, but when it comes out on Instagram, we'll put that screenshot up the next day. Does that sound good?
Yeah. Because we put the minute up. I don't want to post too much in the same day.
We don't want to overload you.
Right. With Fast and Furious content.
We spread it out.
Yeah.
It's like eating the entire chocolate bunny on the first day.
Do you ever eat the entire chocolate bunny?
I was watching my son go at it yesterday, so...
I don't even remember the last time I saw a chocolate bunny.
Oh, well...
was it hollow?
No, this was a solid chocolate bunny.
Like 8 inches? 3 inches?
It was probably 10 inches tall, but only an inch thick. But it was a hunk of chocolate. I see what you're saying.
I had one of those 3-dimensional, full-size bunnies.
Oh, yeah.
But it was hollow.
And some spots are real thin.
Yeah.
So, but he's 5, and it was Easter, and he was going at it, eating it, and I'm thinking, I wonder, you know how milk chocolate is? At some point, it's just not good anymore.
Right.
Yep, he stopped real fast, and he has not touched it since. I guess that was actually 2 or 3 days ago.
You gotta break a piece off, eat it, and stick the rest in the freezer.
Yeah.
And then the next day, break a piece off.
That's good strategy.
Thank you.
Take it from a pro chocolate eater.
That's right. That's right.
He's been eating chocolate for 31 years.
That's right. I don't think I was eating chocolate for my first year, honestly.
Your parents waited till you were 1?
Yeah, I think so.
It's very thoughtful, Margie.
So he's free for that 10 seconds or less, even though that minute that him and Brian, or that race him and Brian had, was way more than 10 seconds. But either way.
Yeah, and with no corners in that one.
Yeah, no corners.
'Cause he's talking drag racing here.
Yeah.
Which is funny that his quarter miles, that's his thing now, and he's not even allowed on a racetrack.
Well, that's because quarter mile, like a drag race, is more popular on the streets than a circuit race.
Yeah, but who cares about the quarter mile? On a drag race in the streets, it ends when one car's ahead, right?
I don't know. I never street raced anyone.
Ever?
One time, me and Ryan Feaster raced his A4 against my Jetta.
We got to give him another shout out, and he'll ask us for what second his shout out's at so we can listen to that 10 seconds of the podcast and not listen to the whole thing. Ryan, you got to listen to the whole thing if you want to hear yourself.
Yeah, you got to hear the whole thing.
Yeah, Feaster.
Don't be that guy.
Yeah, you can bear it.
Yeah. Okay.
He is probably the guy that probably never saw this movie.
Probably.
He's 30
but
years
he knows
old.
every single word to Lord of the Rings.
Yes, that's why we love Ryan.
He does have a very good memory, though. He can remember stuff very well. Oh. But he probably only saw Lord of the Rings a couple times.
Really?
I don't know, he knows those lines so well. I remember in middle school, he used to do little like cartoons of Lord of the Rings with Lord of the Rings characters.
Loved it.
Right.
I saw it once. I was like, that's good, but
well, you're not a movie
twice.
rewatcher.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. All right, so we say goodbye. We say goodbye to the Charger.
Okay, pause.
Yeah, this scene
back up a little.
This scene was very strange. Or
so
this whatever this is.
The scene in the barn with the Charger ends with them shutting the door and walking out, and then it flips to a parking lot
full of junkers.
Sort of.
They all have their hoods popped, and the trunks. The
For
car
a second,
seats
I
are
thought
laying
it was
on
a
top.
car show, but we got like a. What are these? These cars look cool.
I just don't even understand. I thought it was leading into something.
Right.
But it's just like, this is a cool place to show the transition from day to night.
I guess, this is a junkyard in Los Angeles. We're used to like Pennsylvania junkyards with grass and trees and cars stacked on top of each other. This is a giant parking lot with tons of cars for parts.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Carry on. So they show the changing of time. So another day has passed. Or evening's come. And we know what's coming this evening.
The date.
The date with Mia.
What time was it? Like 10 p.m. or something?
Yeah, they're going at
I forget.
10 or 9 or 10.
It's something super late.
And we're at the Cuban place.
Yeah. What was it called? Chimichangas? No. Cha-cha-chas.
Cha-cha-chas. And
Cha-cha-chas.
what were the defining characteristics of this place?
Okay, so there was the red table. Was it red tablecloths? Or little red candles?
I don't remember. That's what I'm asking you.
Okay, so there's the candles.
Okay, yeah.
Something's
Candles
red.
everywhere.
No, food is everywhere.
Food everywhere.
Food everywhere.
Candles.
Candles. I feel like there's like red tablecloths or something is what he said.
Oh, let's see. Get some people.
But I already looked. These tablecloths are multicolored. Oh, I guess they are mostly
reddish.
Red.
Yeah,
they're mostly
they got red on them.
And they got little candles on them.
Imagine if they changed the tablecloth.
I just don't see that there's food everywhere.
And there's people. It's very crowded.
I keep coughing.
It's quite crowded.
All right. So Brian's asking some probing questions. First, he calls them a gang. How did the gang come to be?
It doesn't seem like derogatory, does it?
No, I think like if you call a group of people,
crew.
like a
hey gang,
yeah, a crew, gang. What's up, gang?
Gang.
Did you see Onward? It's on Disney Plus.
No, maybe.
Okay.
I feel
it's a good one.
That.
It's a good one. Your kids would like it.
It's cartoons.
It's like about these two guys who they find a wizard staff. They're elves, actually.
Okay.
They find a wizard staff.
Yeah.
And they can bring their dead dad back to life for one day, but they only bring the bottom half back. So they go on this quest to find a stone to bring the rest of them back. Anyways, in that movie, he's like a very shy kid who wants to invite some other kids to his birthday, and he says, "What's up, gang?" Anyways.
Okay. I have to say, I feel like 90% of children's movies are made by some old guy that's probably on drugs.
Could be. This was a good one though. I would highly recommend it. I'm not going to tell you any more about it.
Okay.
Because you should watch it.
Please don't ruin it for me.
Your kids will like it because it's very fantastical, bright colors. Like our kids were like glued to it.
After this episode, can you give me your login information to Disney Plus?
You don't have Disney Plus?
I don't have Disney Plus.
Well, we steal it from
It's
our
not in my
neighbors.
budget.
So I would have to give you their login information.
I'm fine with that.
I don't feel comfortable giving that out. It's $6 a month. Okay. And you get all the Star Wars movies and animated series. Okay, so he says, okay, well then what's the deal with the crew or the team? How did the team come to be? And Mia says, well, that's a whole lot of history. And that's where the minute ends.
Yeah. So
she's looking at him with those lustful eyes again.
Yeah.
She's like, remember that time I told you to shower? He's like, yeah, I remember
you stank.
That. He smelled terrible, dude. Probably from your 20-mile hike.
So I want to point something out here before we end this.
Okay.
He is out on a date with this woman we think that he's into.
He's definitely.
We also know he's playing cop, and he's totally playing cop right now.
Yeah.
He's digging for info.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I think
Maybe
he's still into
not
her.
really into her.
He's trying to. He's having an moral
dilemma
inside of his brain. He's like, I love this girl already, but I have to do my job.
I love my job.
Right. It's like when you only go to work to use the fast internet. It's like, okay, I guess while I'm
your boss doesn't listen, does he?
No. It's like, I guess while I'm here, I'll do some work.
Dude, during this whole deal going on is the coronavirus outbreak could be over by now. Pandemic.
By the time this episode airs.
Yes.
That's only like a week and a half away
from now.
I don't think it's going to settle by then.
I hope it does, but even if it doesn't, this still applies. During this, my internet has been terrible.
That's what people have been saying. But, we switched to Comcast.
Oh, that's right.
Swipe up to get Comcast.
Yeah, so you're not stuck on this CenturyLink. So we called
CenturyLink was so garbage that we had, I liked them for a long time. And for $35 a month, you can't really complain that you have to restart your router every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But it got to a point where I couldn't even, once we started doing videos for the podcast, oh my word, I would do one video, I would upload it to YouTube, and I would do it and then go to bed, and it would be uploaded by the morning. I don't know how long it took. Yeah, but I'd go to sleep and it'd say 4 hours remaining. Now it takes me 12 minutes to upload a video.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so slow sometimes. I can't even get Facebook to open on my phone.
Oh yeah, I was constantly hopping off of my Wi-Fi to get on data because it was faster than my Wi-Fi.
Yeah. So we called him. My wife called him. She's good at this. Sweet talking him. And
been there.
Yeah. Just kidding. What'd she get from you?
Free haircuts.
Wait.
What'd she get?
Chicken coop.
Chicken coop. That's what it was.
So they were like, all right, we'll check it from our end. And they're like, oh, it does appear there's a hardware connection issue. So some of the wiring is bad going to your house. They're like,
from the street.
We don't know if it's from the street to your house or from in your house to your router. And we'll come out and check it out. But if it's from in your house to your router, we will have to charge you $85 for that. Right. And we're like, well, that's annoying. We have to if I don't know. I just felt like that was really annoying that we what can we do? It's not like we messed it up or anything.
Right.
And how can we
didn't put
check
the wiring
that?
in.
Yeah. And so she was like, well, for that price, I think we're just going to look into a different service.
Right.
I feel like people have said, you got to try it. And oh, well, and then they'll cut you a deal.
What if we give you a month free?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, and hung up. They ended it.
Okay, so we had the same thing.
That didn't work.
We had the same thing, but when we called them and they said that same thing, I said, how about this? You just come out and you just check the street, and if it's fine there, then I know it's a problem in my house. You don't have to come in.
Oh, yeah.
She said, well, we might have to check inside your house. I said, well, I would rather you just not come into my house at all and me have to pay $85. Because if it's okay at the street, I know it's an issue. I'll just call my electrician. And they're like, oh, okay. So they came out and they didn't come in the house at all. They stayed outside. They said everything looked okay.
Didn't fix it.
no, nothing changed.
But they didn't charge you.
Yeah. So
that's a good idea.
Eventually, it started working okay. But I mean, my upload speeds, we're getting way off track here, but my upload speeds were like less than 1 megabit per second. Megabit.
Is it more?
The lowercase b is megabit,
which is slower than a byte.
1,000 megabits is 1 megabyte.
That sounds like a bunch of horse crap to me. Because why don't you just change the mega to, all right, megabit. You change mega to giga to verse megabyte. What's the difference? There is no megabit. There's no difference between a megabyte and a megabit. See? No different.
Then why do they call it a megabit?
You didn't read that. I just showed it to you. It says 1 megabyte is equal to 8 megabits. Oh, because this is like, what's it called? Yeah, okay.
Okay, and that's the end of Minute 59.
Thanks for listening.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason.
And don't forget,
winning's winning.